and salutations. It is I, Professor Macabro, here for Day Uno of the 31 Days of Halloween Spook-Tacular. Yes, indeed. On previous years, the channel has tried to keep up with the 31 Days of Halloween Spook-Tacular. Some years I missed a couple of days. Some years I only did 2 weeks content, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it gets hard to record videos when you are sick. It's too hot and the like. But I'm gonna try. I've got a couple of people geared up to help me if I can't produce content for 31 days. But god damn it, we're gonna give it our best go and provide 31 days of Halloween Spook-Tacular content. Fingers crossed! So to celebrate the first day, Dia Uno, of the 31 Days of Halloween Spook-Tacular, I'm gonna do a little ranking video. Yes, indeed. I don't think I've ever done a ranking video on the channel before, so I decided why not do it for the 31 Days of Halloween Spook-Tacular. Whew, that's gonna be a mouthful to say all the time. And the one that I wanted to start with on this ranking video is the Evil Dead series. Yes, indeed. Evil Dead. Why Evil Dead? It's one of the best horror franchises out there. My favorite franchise is, of course, well known, Friday the 13th. But Evil Dead is right up there with being awesome and consistently good entries. Yes, indeed. Gonna focus only on the movie, so not the TV show. So let's get started. By order of release. And the first movie to come out was Evil Dead. Yes, indeed. The Evil Dead. The very first one. Directed by Sam Raimi and starring Bruce Campbell. This is considered an indie film because it was filmed during a long period of years with Bruce Campbell and Sam Raimi and their friends with pretty much homemade special effects, and they had to get things together. It's a classic. It's a true horror classic. Some people love it. Some people don't love it that much because they can't get past of how, I've heard this from people, of how cheap the special effects looks. But I like it. I like the special effects. I like the charm of the special effects. I like that it's creepy. I like that it's actually spooky. But is it my favorite? Well, it's gonna shock you, but it's not my favorite. So I'm gonna rank The Evil Dead, let's see, I'm gonna rank it, I'm gonna rank it third. Yes, I'm gonna rank it third here. The second movie that came out is Evil Dead 2. Yes, indeed, or, Evil Dead 2 Dead by Dawn. And this one, since the first one was so popular, they were able to put a little bit more money into it, and the effects are a little better, and it also added a little bit of comedy, yes indeed, a little bit more slapsticky. And Bruce Campbell gives one hell of a performance, beating the shit out of himself with plates, and punching himself, and cutting off his arm. And I will admit, Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn, is my favorite Evil Dead entry. Yes, indeed, I like it. I like it a lot. It's more refined, of course. It has more comedy. It still has spooky moments, but not as spooky moments as The Evil Dead. And again, I must preface, this is my personal taste, my personal list. My list will vary from your list, or maybe it will be the same. We shall see. But I really like Evil Dead 2, so that's going to be number one. Number one, Evil Dead 2 is my favorite Evil Dead movie. I like it. I like the fight with the hand. I like the chainsaw. I like the boomstick. I like the groovy. I love Evil Dead 2. The third movie to be released is Army of Darkness. This has a lot more budget because it was banked by a studio, so they were able to go bigger with bigger effects, bigger budget, bigger scope, bigger landscapes. They weren't just confined to a cabin. Now they had landscapes to move, and it has time travel. You would think this would be my second favorite. Yes, indeed, you would think. But I'm going to surprise you. I'm going to put Army of Darkness in 4th place, below The Evil Dead. Yes, indeed. You'll see why. I still like it. I still like the comedy. Yes, it feels more something akin to Hercules or Cena with all the fantasy elements. But Ash Williams is still a badass character. He still does some epic lines like, you're the boss of 2 things, Jack and shit, and Jack already left town. And give me some sugar, baby, a phrase I still use. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But it is my 4th favorite Evil Dead movie. The next movie that was released was the Evil Dead remake. Yes, indeed. And it's still pretty good. When I heard that they were going to remake the Evil Dead, I was like, and it doesn't have Ash, or it doesn't have an equivalent of Ash. I don't care. Poppycock, I say. Another terrible remake dumped upon the masses. Oh, I didn't see it in the theater. But eventually, I got over my prejudice, and I found it on DVD, and I bought it, and I saw it, and I was like, holy shit, this is freaking awesome. God damn it, I wish I would have seen the Evil Dead remake in the theater. It's bloody, it's gory, it's spooky. It's really good. It really is really, really good. I like that they went to the cabin to detox this chick, and then they think she's going through withdrawals, but she's actually possessed because the tree thing went up her hey. And the kills are cool. The Necronomicon book is good. So, but it doesn't beat out Army of Darkness. No, I still have a soft spot of Army of Darkness, but it's not a bad movie. So, let's see. Evil Dead 2 is 1. The Evil Dead is 3. Army of Darkness is 4. And the remake will be number 5. So, you're probably asking, what the hell, Professor Macabro? You left the number 2 spot there, and you didn't pick The Evil Dead or Army of Darkness? What could possibly be number 2? And I'm gonna go with Evil Dead Rise as my number 2 favorite Evil Dead. This might flip-flop if I could watch Marathon the whole series. But having watched Evil Dead Rise again recently, I really liked it. Unfortunately, this one also I wasn't able to catch at the theater because it's a bloody, gory movie, and no one of the circle of people that I know wanted to see a bloody, gory movie. But I really wanted to see it, and I saw it, and it was really cool. Much like Army of Darkness, they took the evil away from the cabins in the woods, and this time they did it in a high-rise. And some dumbass kids finds another version of the Necronomicon, plays the thing backwards and summon the demons. And the mother, there's a mother in this, and it's Ellie. And oh my god, Ellie. I think that's why this particular entry has become so one of my favorites, because of Ellie. Ellie looks good when she's normal, but then when she's evil, demon, dead-eyed, possessed Ellie, she's like, ooh, that's so creepy, and I'm actually turned on. Got a little excited there. Got a little wood. Got a little mahogany. Yes, indeed. And it's bloody. Yes, of course, like most modern things, the CGI blood is present. But I like the creepiness of Ellie. She really elevates that movie for me. So, Evil Dead Rise is my 2nd favorite Evil Dead. Again, I might marathon it and flip-flop the decision, but for the purpose of this video, this is my ranking for the Evil Dead series. Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn, number 1. Evil Dead Rise, number 2. The Evil Dead, number 3. Army of Darkness, number 4. And the Evil Dead remake, number 5. Yes, indeed. Good stuff. Yes, indeed. Do you agree with my ranking? Probably not. You'll probably be surprised of my personal ranking. You might agree, based on the reasons that I gave. But let us know in the comments down below what your ranking is for the Evil Dead series. Yes, indeed. Good stuff. Yes, indeed. Watch any one of these 5 movies and you will enjoy them. for sure. Yes, indeed. So, this is day uno of the 31 Days of Halloween Spook-Tacular. Got more content, more ranking videos, more reviews coming your way, and a few surprises sprinkled throughout the YouTubes for you. So stay tuned for that. And again, fingers crossed that I can get this thing through and make the 31 videos. But until I see you all again tomorrow, this has been Professor Macabro, thanking you and wishing you all, like always, Happy Halloween!